Welcome back, Digities. That's right, to another episode of Miasma Chronicles. And boy, I hope that all your days are going fantastic. I woke up this morning with a spider on my arm and I was rudely awakened. After all that, I decided, you know what? I'm awake now. Why don't we just go ahead and record a video? So here we are. We're started off exactly where we left off from last episode, at the very entrance to the next area of the editor trials. In the last episode, we found out that Bob Mahdi, our mother, is not actually our mother. She is more of a caretaker. We found a lot of different answers about all the different types of clans of editors. We also found out that she's been kind of just building us up to become something that we're not exactly sure of. These trials are meant to let us know who we are and what we have to become. We're going through these trials to see what it is that we truly are. That ELVIS is some type of hero. We found through through the notes that we might think that we are a descendant of the Alpha editor. Perhaps we are a direct bloodline to the one who originally helped form and kind of manipulate the miasma. And with ELVIS being the descendant, maybe he has the potential of being this alpha editor in itself, that he has to learn how to use his glove properly. But without further ado, I say we continue on to the next location, see what we have in store for us, continuing along these trials and see what Bob Mahdi, our supposed mama, has in store for us. Now, even though I do know that her name is Bob Mahdi, the tomb, I'm probably going to keep on calling her mama, simply because it is a lot simpler. What a beautiful area.
This place is familiar. Like I've seen it before.
Oh, we're at the top of some skyscrapers right now. I see it's like some billboards there in the distance. Reality something, visit the time before the great stability? Or reality escape? Is that like some kind of like VR thing where you just kind of go back to what it used to be? The good old times? How did you get ahead of us? Mama, you were waiting back at the top of the how did you get ahead of us?
Seriously? How'd you get here before us?
That's what I said.
I'm always where I need to be. The proving grounds continue.
You mind picking up a gun and helping us prove this shit?
I am Bob Mahdi. I prove nothing to no one. Now, come face to face with your greatest enemies. Yourselves.
And all right, Digities, you just saw the next thumbnail. And let's come across something cooler. I gotta say, that was a pretty good like face reveal right there. That is something that's gonna be the next. Unless we see something even cooler down the line. It is pretty early in the episode, but I think that's gonna be the next thumbnail. That's pretty cool. So this is the proving ground, so now it is gonna be a little bit more combat orientated. Last one seemed to be a little more stealth orientated, but this one's gonna be more maybe direct. We'll probably still be able to take out a few of these guys. See, there's a glass bottle down there at the bottom. And let's review a little bit of what we have. So let's take a look at the party. ELVIS is at a full 120. Jade is at 100 at 125. You know what I think I want to do? I want to go ahead and take off this kilowatt generation per hit and throw it on Jade with the silent one. We do want her rage, but we can get her rage by just getting the killing shot. If she takes a few shots at the enemy, she'll be at full energy, ready for us to use. Really hope this doesn't turn into like a cinematic area. No, okay, we are gonna have the opportunity to actually ambush these guys. So what do we have in store? We have a couple of casters. One caster is walking around here in front of us. One that's walking around behind Jade. We have Mimic Jade. We have... Oh god, what are you? You are... Oh, a Reaver. The Reavers, I think, are the ones that can teleport. We have another caster standing down there as well. Go ahead and move on around. And let's ambush right here. I think this will be a good enough location. We did get noticed, but I don't think it's going to matter much, simply because we can hit them and take them out. No one is going to be alerted of it. And we do want Jade to take the second shot, because we'll get her rage, and it'll get her energy as well. Nice. Ooh, that's right. Then we do still have to worry about the acid. I keep forgetting about that the acid explosion radius is, like, bigger than I ever anticipate. Now she's at 110 energy. The caster stands there next to the barricade. Okay, he does move. Makes sense. So I don't know if we're gonna be seen if we were to shoot from like this location. It doesn't look like we'll get like seen just from shooting from here. We'll hide Jade. Diggs, you need to just stand back as well in case this goes entirely wrong. Elvis, you can go ahead and hide here as well. We both need to take a shot at this caster as soon as he walks on back. We have to be careful too because the acid does go down to the level below. I see that Mimic Elvis is hiding down there as well. But this is a good opportunity. No one is going to notice. Jade still doesn't see us popping up and taking a shot at this guy. Very nice. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, he does take cover, though. Standing next to that barrier, he does take cover. But I really hope that, Jade, you need to land your shot here. For the love of all that is holy, please, land your shot. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jade, for also not noticing the massive acid explosion that just happened right next to you.
Follow my lead.
Go ahead and regroup up. So who else can we take out? Jade is only 5 kilowatts away from having full energy, so I don't think it's necessarily important now. Go ahead and take that off. Throw it back on the rage per hit. Put that back on Elvis. Nice. And then I think Diggs, yeah, he still has weapon crit damage by 20. Weapon range. Chance shooting from a high ground. Okay. So what do we want to take a look here? Can I see these guys from a distance? Let's go ahead and swap weapons so we can actually see further. No, okay, so these guys are immune to acid and EMP stun. I'm trying to see from a distance and what those other mimics of us are immune to. Jade is there. I'll just do an ambush from here. Change the weapon again so we can switch targets. Jade is immune to EMP stun, mind worm, and acid. Okay, these guys are all immune to acid. They all appear to be immune to acid. Hang on a second, is that caster actually not gonna be seen? Hang on a second. Elvis. Where are you, Elvis? Okay, it says that Jade will see the caster being shot from there. But if Jade shoots him... she doesn't notice? Okay, now there's a red line. I feel like before I wasn't showing a red line. That's why I wanted to double confirm there. So we have Jade. We have the caster. We have a Reaver. I want to move that caster away if possible. So I think we need to go down below.
Hey, right here.
Go ahead. Ooh, what do we have here? Electromag stuns robotic enemies for 1 turn. Okay. I don't think I necessarily need that because that is a glove power and I already kind of have some that I like using. There is that glass bottle. We could use that glass bottle to go ahead and move away one of those casters for us. Is it necessarily all that important though? I think it kind of is. I don't want to get noticed by these guys, so let's head. Can I like hide behind these glass doors? Will that count as cover of sorts? Jade is going to have further range than Elvis will. That is a weird location. I'm like halfway into the wall. Go ahead and hide here. Diggs, I suppose you need to hide as well. If we can go ahead and bring this guy out to like right here in the center, I believe no one will be able to see him. Although I'm a little worried about that Reaver. That Reaver still might be able to see him. It looks like throwing it is going to see Jade. A little surprising, really. Jade is the one that's going to be seen? Okay, let's unhide Jade. I'm still a little worried about that Reaver, but I think their view is a little bit further, or not as far as I would expect. Glass bottle. No, I don't want to take on the Reaver. Can we get Elvis to throw the glass bottle? Says he's gonna see Diggs? Really? He's not gonna see Elvis, but he's gonna see Diggs. Okay. How do we want to do this? I guess I can hide better around this corner. And then Diggs, you just want to like go somewhere else? Diggs, do you just want to just get out of here, Diggs? Oh, you know, my phone going off. Man, I'm still not a good YouTuber. I'm sorry. I want to know if that's going to come up on the recording. Man, I'm still a bad YouTuber. And I don't get texted that often, but apparently every time that I do get texted is when I'm busy. And plus earlier I said that, you know, I woke up. I was taking a nap during the middle of the evening. It is 11:30 right now at night. I'm going to keep this in. What message did I get? Where is my phone? I can't even find my phone. Ah, here it is. Standing right next to me. Who texted me? Ah, no one texted me. It's just Discord reminded me that my payment failed on trying to get this nitro. Every single time I ever get like nitro or something like that, I purposely remove my credit card simply so I don't forget to like unsubscribe from it. If I ever want nitro, if anyone ever gets nitro, you don't need to be paying for nitro every single month. Like, just go ahead and just use it once or twice for, you know, a month, and that's really about it. Elvis, what are we gonna do here? We could throw the glass bottle there, but I still fear as though the Reaver is gonna be able to see you regardless. I can throw it all the way to this location, but you'll still be seen. I guess I can move him to this corner? I think that'll be out of view of the Reaver. It says he's not gonna see anyone. There is only one way to find out, but oh, hang on a second. That's right, let's not forget for the 100th time in a row that when he explodes, he drops a whole bunch of acid. Okay, noted. I'm going to get this caster moved away one way or another. Not finding a good location. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find some way of getting this caster away. Spin around the camera, but then the Reaver's coming. Oh boy, how do we want to do this? Jay, can we get you a little bit closer? We need to move Elvis a little bit closer. I can maybe hide around in this corner. Maybe I'll move behind this sofa. That should be good. But no, hide behind the sofa. All right, the wall will have to do. I mean, the wall, I guess, is kind of behind the sofa. It won't be noticed there. He can still be shot from any direction. I want to make sure he doesn't get in this location, though, because as soon as I do... You know what? Jade, what is your range? What is Jade's range? I'm trying to set this up. Jade can shoot all the way to the chair. Just barely. Okay, good. That is going to have to be our opportunity. That's going to have to be our opportunity. That's going to be it right there. Let's try it. I hope it's not still in view of that Reaver, or else we are going to be in trouble. Come on over, Mr. Caster. Very slowly, may I add. Still, as always, as slow as possible. That's right. Just pan out the video length. Keep on going. That's an extra, like, 10 seconds onto the video. Good. There we go. So, Elvis is always going to have a shot. If Jade is going to take her shot, she may as well take the shot first, but I would like to get her the rage. But she can only get 15 rage at this point. And honestly, I don't think there's anyone else that we can take care of before anything else. So Jade is not going to be able to get her full reign, her full rage regardless, because with a full rage, we could probably take out that Reaver as well. But if she doesn't have enough rage, then that's just it. If we don't have enough, that's not enough. So Jade's gonna have to take her shot first. Nice. And luckily the Reaver still can't see that. Wow, that activates all 3 levels, huh? All 3. I think there's even a building up at the very top. And now Elvis can take a shot because he takes cover directly behind the sofa after that. But even at this angle, flanking him, I can go ahead and get a shot in. Nice. Okay, I think that is really the best situation that we can hope for. What do we want to do about these? Hang on a sec, I was hiding. Hang on a sec, I was hiding. I was hidden. How? What? But no. But no. I was hiding. No. All right. Well, Diggs. Oh, and you're just outside my range too? Okay, so that's how we're gonna play it, huh? That's how we're gonna play it. Fine. I wonder if I can take Diggs and just throw him off the edge. I doubt it. I doubt they want to just let you throw them off the edge. I mean, if there's any good location to be accidentally discovered like this, Jade is all the way up there. The Reaver is still kind of hiding over there. Elvis is all the way on this other side as well. This isn't exactly how I wanted to set things up, but this is just how it's gonna have to be. I don't want to use the explosive barrel just yet. That seems a little bit like a waste. What can I do that'll make this all better? I'm gonna go ahead. We have a lot of sapling cedars, don't we? Knocker, napalm death can, acid can, sapling cedar. We have 4 sapling cedars. But it doesn't seem like I can throw it far enough. What about jade? You know, I'm gonna take my armor eater shot at digs first. I think that's really just the best way that I can do this. And I don't even need the mute assault because we're gonna be alerted regardless. I'll swap to the other weapon and let everyone know that I'm here. Ooh, I do manage to get a critical hit. Very nice. Now, Jade. What I want Jade to do, open up. I want you to use one of the sapling cedars. I mean, we never get a chance to use these things, you know, right? Let's just use them. That only takes a single action point. Well, that's not how that's supposed to work. Okay. Well, I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. Okay, let's just go to the regular sniper rifle, I suppose, and just take a shot at him. He is immune to fire and acid, so I suppose there's no real point in trying to do a plasma shot on him. I could do even more damage with a turret comparatively to anything else. The turret can do 70 damage per hit, so let's just throw it next to Mimic Digs, I suppose. And then maybe halfway through the shot, if we use this early enough on, maybe halfway through the shot, or through the battle, it'll regenerate in time for us to use it again. Unfortunately, just barely outside the range of that Reaver. But let's go ahead and take 2 shots at the Mimic Digs. It does get rid of some of the cover around the area, so I suppose that's a little bit helpful. Nice. And now we have the real Diggs. Real Diggs is kind of... well, he is very far away. Can't move here, can't move here. Sprint and shoots. Sprint and shoot. Can I not sprint all the way over here? Is that my full dash comes... oh, my dash goes all the way down there, huh? So my sprint and shoot goes all the way to that location. Not far enough. I suppose I probably want to get down to the base level. Maybe put him in front so that way Dig starts taking damage first. He is still the one with the most shielding. Yeah, let's just get on down close enough. Jesus, Diggs. I think he just smashed through a window. All right. So it should be noted, even after a sprint and shoot ability, we can still use our tackle ability too. So it gives us even more range. But with that being said, I think we still just needed to go ahead and take a shot at the regular Diggs. I'm a little upset about that sapling. I'm very upset about that sapling. That sapling could have taken an extra hit on this Diggs, but for some reason it went above ground. Another critical hit. Nice. What's the sapling gonna do? But he moves on his own. Can he still take a hit? He can still take a hit. Does immediately, and he roots him down. Very good. Okay, sapling still worked. Hopefully he doesn't teleport too... he teleported too close. That is too close. Oh, Jesus. Mimic Elvis has a sniper rifle on. That's weird. Usually Jade is supposed to have the sniper rifle. All the way from back there, huh? Look at that range. Look at that range. My God. All the way through a window, past a couple pillars, past the cover, and hits Diggs with a 50% chance. My God. Okay, that is something else. that is something else. So Diggs, you can go ahead and probably just start rushing these guys. I want you to go ahead and just... if Elvis is going to hit us from that far away and hit Diggs, there may not even be a real reason to even try to keep cover on Diggs. I'm just going to go ahead and tackle Mimic Jade. Hey, Jade. Hope you don't mind me. Let's see, so we do have the sapling. Surprisingly, the Reaver didn't take a hit at him. However, I think we have a little bit of a solution to this. If I may introduce you to my good friend, the Barrel. What is your range? You'll be able to hit him from here. It's a good opportunity. Takes out Diggs. And it also takes out this Reaver. I mean, it won't be enough to kill the Reaver, but I think Jade will be able to get another shot in perfectly fine. Yeah, shoot the explosive barrel. It will kill the sapling, but that's fine.
Oh, wow.
Double rage.
That's it, that's the one.
Hey, honestly, I got double rage. You get extra rage for taking out your own units? Noted. I don't know how I feel about that, but noted. Just outside the acid range of his explosion, let's take a plasma shot to make sure that he dies immediately. I'll use the silent ice gun for now. There we go.
So predictable.
Oh, got a critical hit. Does manage to get an AP back, so I suppose we can move her up a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit is a little bit. There we go, enemy turn. It should be just ELVIS. Oh god, he can use Miasma powers. Okay. That didn't really do a whole lot, except take another shot at Diggs. It's a little rude. Very rude, honestly, if you ask me. But, oh, can I hit ELVIS all the way from back here? Yes, I can. I can hit ELVIS all the way from back here. Is that 100%? That is 100% chance. Way to go, Jade, on that range. All right. I guess we know what weapon he has. We can go ahead and use our eroder shot, or is that eroder shot? Doesn't seem like an eroder shot. It just seems like it's a focus shot. I don't know why it's calling that an eroder shot, but focus shot. 55% chance to get a crit on this guy. Come on, Jade, do it. Do it. Hit ELVIS. Yes. Doesn't get the critical, unfortunately, but I do still get a hit in. So, Diggs, you are a little damaged. Jade is still down and out of the count for now. She's probably gonna get back up next turn. So I may as well take some cover. I mean, if we're gonna get hit, we may as well just go ahead and get hit, right? I mean, Diggs is already below half health, so after this battle, he's gonna get his half health back and just be back to normal. I may as well try to protect myself. Jade is protected. ELVIS is too far away. If I go ahead and take cover behind here, Mimic ELVIS shouldn't be able to hit any of us from this location, unless he can somehow hit ELVIS all the way back there. Chances are he probably can. Don't need to reload. That is the wide boy, anti-flesher. I guess these guys don't count as humans. Yeah, they're of, they're mimics, so they are of the miasma. Not really finding a good location for ELVIS to hide behind. Yeah, not really, and he can't really get up much closer either. But I may as well just go ahead and try to get him full cover the best that I can. Not really seeing a good location for full cover. They already got both the pillars occupied. I guess let's just go ahead and move him up around this side. I mean, that'll get him out of the way of ELVIS. I want ELVIS to get himself into a position where he has to move up on us. Either that or just move off to the side to take a shot. Yeah, not my ideal situation, but I'm going to go ahead and hide behind this wall. And now let's see what Mimic ELVIS can pull out of his ass. Come on. Yeah, okay. He had to use all of his movement, though, to get around to the side. Jade doesn't take a shot either. Jade is kind of standing there. What do we want to do? I kind of want to focus on Mimic ELVIS. Mimic ELVIS is going to be our biggest priority at the moment. What do we have right now that could maybe be useful to us? We have a lot of metapods, super metapods, energy cells, a few frag grenades. We have a super frag grenade, a knocker, napalm death can, acid grenade, and we do have another sapling seeder. We could stun him, but is that necessarily important? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think we may as well just go ahead and let Diggs just take as much damage as possible. So, who do we want to focus on? I guess our best choice is to go ahead and focus on Mimic Jade. She is the lowest health, and that really is just kind of it. She has the lowest health. Let's get behind this barrier so that way the other ELVIS can't hit us. There we go. Maybe I should have done ELVIS first, because he does have a ability to remove armor. We do have the armor eater shot. I can go ahead and hide behind this pillar. Maybe take a 50% chance. I'm gonna have to take a 50% chance to try and hit this other mimic Elvis. On. Come on, get your 50 in, get your 50 in. Get your 50 in. Very nice. Gets our full 70 damage and does this full and takes away his armor at the same time. We shouldn't be able to get hit from this location unless Elvis is forced to move. So Jade, you are a little low on your ammo. You're gonna have to reload next turn. You can actually just reload right now, can't you? At least you can. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reload now. It only takes a single action point. We only get back a single bullet, but this does save us a turn. Also, another 50% chance. Well, come on, it worked last time. Yeah, let's go. What are you gonna do, Elvis? Oh, he's using it. Oh, is that chain lightning?
Not feeling too good.
Oh God. Diggs is stunned. Diggs is down.
Running on fumes. Need some help.
Okay. No real way to. I don't think you can cure his stun. He's just stunned in general. Yeah, he's out of commission for a couple turns. Okay, so Jade, I need you to move over here to this side. You can't take. That's not gonna be a 100% shot for you, is it? No. Okay, you got to move to this side. And if I can take a plasma shot at this Elvis, he is not immune to fire damage. Very nice. Elvis is taken out.
Done here.
Jade is enraged, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually even save Jade for probably the next opportunity that we get. The next battle that we have, I'm gonna go ahead and use Jade on one of those Reavers, so we can go ahead and take them out in stealth mode. Elvis, you are low on ammo. I want you. Can you fire from here? Like, is this too far for you? This might be too far for him. I mean, standing right there, I can still hit her, right? So if I just reload from this location.
Wait, hold on.
Nice. Okay, good. It is a 50% chance because I still want Jade to focus on hitting Diggs there. Nice. We still got our 50. He's going to spend a turn hitting Diggs. I guarantee you, Mimic Jade, your gun is not bigger than ours. I can guarantee you it is not. Only a 20% chance from all these different locations. Wow. How do I want to do this? We can dash up the best we can. I may as well go ahead and use the cover to our advantage. Hide behind this pillar. I mean, a 20% chance. I mean, I may as well take a shot and see if it lands. It's probably not going to, but... Yeah, no, not quite.
Just try aiming next time.
And then Jade, you're probably going to be in view of Mimic Jade. If I get you anywhere around here, I don't want you to lose health. That's the thing. I just don't want her to lose any health. So I'm going to go ahead and move up and get some full cover behind this wall. Right, yeah, there's nowhere else I can really do this from. I could get behind this pillar. She needs to reload at the moment is the issue. Okay, I'm going to take a reload action. And then I'm going to go ahead and move her behind this pillar. Yeah, just move behind that pillar. It's not movement. It's not a whole lot of movement, but it's something. She shouldn't be able to get a shot on us. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I see how it's going to be. If I just keep my distance, again, yeah, she shouldn't be able to do anything. Has an Overwatch mode going on at the moment, so probably not going to move. You know, I forgot to, I don't want to use Jade because she has her rage ability. I don't want to waste her rage. So at the moment, it is really just up to Elvis. Elvis is the only one that can do this. All right, well, take a shot. A bunch of whole 20%. Not quite.
Don't sweat it, Elvis.
What? I had that.
She's gonna have to move. Or not move at all. Let's go ahead and reload.
Out of gas.
Is there anywhere I can take some good cover? I don't want any damage to come to Elvis, because if he takes any damage, he's not gonna heal. So I may as well just keep on taking as many shots as I can, even though it's a 20% chance. Oh, come on. Come on. Jade, how do I want to do this? Jade, I suppose let's get you behind cover right around there, because maybe that'll force the other Jade to move. You know, it's really hard to say. Really hard to say. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and move her up. Maybe that'll force the other Jade to move. Shouldn't have the Overwatch ability on anymore. This is gonna be a little bit more of a drawn out fight because I am cheesing this a little bit. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that I don't take extra damage. Yeah, if she's just gonna stand there, I may as well just keep on taking my shots. Can I move around here? That's still a 20% chance. Still 20, still 20. I could use a Metapod on Diggs, but it just seems like a waste. It just seems like a waste. I'm just gonna keep on trying. You know, I'm really good at my 50s. Not so good at my 20s. What can I say?
No one's moving me.
Activates Overwatch ability again. She doesn't want to move. I don't want to move. One of us is gonna have to move. I'm gonna keep on trying this.
I had that.
And you know what? Honestly, you may even just see a cut right here. Oh, there we go.
She dosed us, right? I'm seeing things.
Do I really look like that?
Guys, test done. Come on.
$20,000 XP. DigiDs, I tell you what, I don't think you would ever believe how many tries that took. I know it's a 20% chance, but I probably had to try like 20 to like 30 times attempts just to finally, like, I had to hit her twice. So it took forever. Like that honestly took a good like 5 to 10 minutes of just constantly firing and firing and firing and miss. And I fired and I missed. And I fired again and I missed. And then I took a nap. And then I fired. And then I missed. A little bit of a Game Grumps reference. All of the editors. Hey, a little bit of new codex entry. I get to practice my beautiful voice reading again. I know. You all love it. Every part of you, everyone loves it. I've not seen a single comment saying that you don't love it, so I gotta just assume that you all absolutely love it. All of the editors. After the editor woe was lost, the few remaining editors were either rounded up by the first family or left to walk the world. These wanderers, often driven mad by overexposure to the angry miasma, were shunned from communities, fearful of first family's wrath, ultimately dying alone in the wilderness. Well, that's just sad. See, I mean, after they kind of lost the war, you do just kind of get thrown out to the wind. Almost reminds me a little bit of like, I don't know why, it kind of gives me vibes of, what would you call it? Star Wars, like during episode 3 when the Empire started taking over and they hunted down all of like the Jedi and they kind of all went into hiding.
Travel back to 2023. Ah, the Age of Innocence.
The Age of Innocence, huh? Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, looking at today, I don't know if I call that innocence, but you know, there's always something going on. Really, you look at any point of time in world events, there's always some large either culture war or like actual war, and now that I think about it, right now we've got both, huh? Well, that's besides the point. What do we have here? A sleeping pod of sorts?
Enter the metal world. No, wait, meta. Ooh, what's a meta?
No, Facebook survived all the way to like, what is this, 2500 or whatever? You can't tell me that meta. Facebook actually, no. They must enter the meta world. I don't know if meta is actual just like a company name, like it is, but maybe meta is just like an actual word. I can't believe I've ever heard the term meta before in terms of virtual reality until like Zuckerberg started making it a thing. So either A, this game is sponsored by Meta, or meta is just an English word that I suppose maybe, I don't know, that I'm just not familiar with, which I'm a little bit surprised by. I'm usually pretty good about my lexicon. Take a look up around here. I don't believe there's anything else to collect. Want to make sure that we got everything. We got the bottle before. We got, what was it? We found a super metapod over here. We found the glass bottle. Got a voice thing and a little bit of plastic. Yeah, we seem to be good. On to the next area. Diggs, how are you looking right now? You healed up to halfway, right? 100 out of 200. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Because when you get done with a battle, you heal up to halfway health. If either Elvis or Jade took damage, they're not going to be able to heal up unless I use an item for it. Nice. Elvis did get back up to 110, but Diggs goes right back to 100, has 4 armor pieces. Nice, that worked out nicely. It took a little bit longer than I expected to sit there trying to take out, mimic Jade time and time again, but hey, we got there. We got there, all to prevent taking extra damage. And of course, Bob Marty's ahead of us. Mama, what you doing?
So, we're done with the tests?
They have just begun. Come, I will show you what you need to see. The truth waits inside. The tomb of the Alpha Editor.
Oh, are we gonna finally find out what we are? So I mentioned that earlier on in the episode, I believe, where I was talking about how we might be the descendant of the Alpha Editor. So this really is just kind of all start to come back together, a little bit of plastic. That maybe she's gonna show us what we really are, and that being like a descendant of the Alpha Editor. Very beautiful terrain. Great coloring. Oh god, look at that face. Wait, is that me? Oh god, I don't know how I feel about a giant statuesque picture of me. That's a little bit creepy, not gonna lie. So it turns out I'm a god, huh? Alright. Investigate.
Who is this?
You?
Bite me. Big man, say something.
Damn, bro.
He refuses to remember. So I tell him of the vow. On the eve of his execution, the Alpha Editor vowed to his disciples he would return from the dead and lead the Editors to victory. As the first family hunted and slaughtered the Editors, we kept waiting, hoping for our savior. I ran to the tomb to hide. The lid of the sarcophagus knocked away. I looked inside and saw a miracle. A baby.
Enough! It's not true.
I took him from the tomb, hid him in sedentary, raised him as my...
This is crazy. Who am I?
The Alpha Editor. The resurrection and the light. Revived by the Miasma to defeat the First Family and save America. He stares at me, fire in his eyes. Does he remember? He must remember.
No, no more adventure. I'm done.
No.
The collectors.
They found me. They're headed for my home. The Editor Archive. We must go. Hurry.
Bob Marty, why do you have a gun stuck to your hand? And also, new party member, Bob Marty. What do you mean new party member? Hang on a second. Bob Marty has joined the party as a companion? You can swap companions in the C party screen. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, well, first of all, we didn't level up, which is very unfortunate. We are just short of it. So I'm not a descendant of the Alpha Editor. Elvis is the Alpha Editor. Elvis is the reincarnation of the Savior. Not even a reincarnation. I mean, I guess that's kind of what reincarnation is, but supposedly he is the Alpha Editor. He's not like a baby of, he is that. Okay. Also, I may have found a new thumbnail. I may have found a new thumbnail. That was some great visual work, and my God, so we can have, do we want to have Jade or Bob Marty? Well, I mean, Jade, as much as I don't love ya, hey, Jade, you've been kind of just been mean to us all around. What does Bob Marty have? Energy, health points, more energy, immune to knockback, move through enemy overwatch unharmed, low cover works the same as high cover. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Grants a 20% crit chance bonus to flanking shots. Kilowatt of energy to a squad mate. Oh, so she can help actually. That is an ability. Does that give or is that just restore? I mean, how much does she have? Hang on. Which, how much does she have in general? Take a look at the party. She only starts with 100, so it's not a lot. It's saying give, it's not saying like provide or whatever. I'm assuming editor energy transfer technique. User able to transmit energy into an ally remotely. Ally requires no modification to receive energy, but must be within range. So I'm assuming I just give part of my 100 to ELVIS or, you know, Jade. I'm gonna keep Diggs. It's either a choice between Jade and Bob Mahdi. Armor Eater's shot is pretty good. Disables mechanical targets for 2 turns. Okay. 20 kilowatts of energy every time a turn is skipped. Unlock an additional miasma power slot. I don't think that's necessarily important. What is your health? 80? She's 160. Here's immune to critical hits. Oh boy, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Honestly though, I think I kind of want to get rid of Jade. Like she's good. She's all right. But Bob Mahdi having another ability. I mean, Jade already has 100 rage, armor none, weapon wheat werfer plus, add 20% crit chance with a penalty of 10% hit chance per bounce. Per bounce. I'm not exactly sure what the per bounce is. And as much as I would love to use her, honestly speaking, I don't think she's as good as Jade. I mean, she can probably definitely have more energy simply because of the extra 20. So like 20, and I can go around and have like an extra 60 on top of having an extra 20. So I mean, how many points is that? That's 2, that's 1, that's 2. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5. Puts us at available 7. Let's go through her abilities and just see what we can throw on. Remove up to 2 armor per shot. That's good. Gain 20 kilowatts of energy time per skipped. Give it to a squad mate. I don't think that's necessarily put. Move through object, low cover, grant 20% when flanking shots. I think flanking shots is more important than anything. I don't think we need the 20 per time a turn is skipped. Although that could be pretty useful for trying to regenerate stuff in the future. Like if we're low on energy, we could just go back and then just use that, skip a whole bunch of turns and get it back. Okay. Disables mechanical targets for 2 turns. I don't think that's really all that important either. So now if we take a look at the party with those skills moved around, I mean, she's still only at 100 health, even after throwing on an extra 20. And she does only have still only 140 energy while Jade has 125. Although to be fair, she does have, I could even throw on the extra kilowatts modifier on the Bob Mahdi, putting up her to 165. So Bob Mahdi isn't as strong health-wise, but Jade is better. Jade's just better health-wise in general. But Bob Mahdi's going to have a lot more in terms of energy. Do we necessarily need that much energy? I mean, we do use the abilities a little bit often, but I guess not necessarily enough. This is a hard decision. Like, this is actually, I am a little bit conflicted on what I want to do. Do I want more health? Because if I switch to Bob Mahdi, I'm probably going to use Bob Mahdi as a sniper again. Because I don't really have a whole lot of extra weapons to provide her, except this Weaver Plus is alright, I suppose. A range of 20. Wow, okay, that is a lot. I still don't really know how these bounce weapons work. Level 2 bouncer, huh? Okay, a little bit odd. A range of 20, but she can already have a range of 18 with her snipers. Oh, that is such a strong... I mean, we're going to be taking a lot of damage, I think. I mean, we are about to be fighting probably about to start fighting the first family, so we're probably about to take a lot of damage. So I would like to have more health. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, Bob Mahdi. It's cool that you've joined us, but I don't think she's worth it. I don't think she's worth it. Simple as that. She's not worth it. I need to probably use this Witch Doctor a little bit more. Casting range by 20 plus 10, that's not worth it. I probably need to use this Witch Doctor ability a little bit more, because we can probably use the Witch Doctor at the same time as Diggs. If we got the Witch Doctor, use it to heal Diggs, and then use Diggs as a tank to just go hit people. Well, I mean, that seems pretty effective. And see, and I would be almost a little bit more inclined to use Bob Mahdi too, but I also have 100 rage with Jade at the moment. I mean, 100 rage is kind of hard to beat. Throw range, add 1 time when moving, not all that important. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna have to stick with Jade. Jade does have 2 skill points at the moment. Can we use it? Raise 20% critical chance bonus for ambush shots. Give them 40 range if they're within 5 tiles. Can't really use these on anything at the moment. Nothing I really care about. Don't want to reduce her health. 2 extra movement tiles while walking and 4 when sprinting. Okay, you know, why not? Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. I mean, her movement range is a little bit further now. Well, we need to get to the archive.
We need to get back to the editor archive. There's no time to lose.
We need to get back to the archive, and again, unfortunately, we are a little bit below generating health to get another skill point. However, if we are about to get into a big fight, I guess it might be better that we haven't leveled up yet, because this will actually allow us to get all our stuff back after the big battle. Because there's no way there's not going to be a battle, right? There's going to probably be a big fight here. Like, thank you guys. I want you guys to group up on me before we actually get ambushed up here. I mean, I don't know about it being an accidental ambush and walking straight into it. Come on up. Come on up. Thank you. I wonder if it could just allow us to teleport. Should we just go and teleport? We need to get all the way back to... Not the tomb. We need to get all the way back to the editor archive, huh? You know, there was... I say... The editor... I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The editor archive. That's the church. I called it out. I called it out in the last episode and even the episode prior to that. I knew it was going to be a battleground. There's no way they'd have that many explosive barrels in it not be a battleground. Okay. The editor archive. I suppose that we may as well just go ahead and get there. We are missing 1 treasure found in the proving grounds, but I know exactly what that is, except that those are all bigger boss battles that we need to be level 20 to get. Let's go to the editor archive and see what we have in store for us. Revelations. We defeated our doubles. Is Bob Motti messing with our heads? Let's hope this was the last trial. We need answers, not tests. I'd say we always need more answers with this. Well, okay, Diggs, let's have you walk in front.
We have to save the editor archive. Hurry!
We're hurrying. I'm trying. Yeah, everything's on fire. It's all burning down. It's Canada all over again. It's California all over again. It's the Northern Hemisphere all over again.
No! The editor archive! So much wisdom lost! Ah!
Okay, we need to talk about this. That's a collector ship. It's full of collectors.
Still your fist and open your mind. This is the hardest fight you'll ever have fought.
No one can fight them. You're crazy.
You hold infinity in the palm of your hand. Use it.
I mean, you say that, but I only have so much energy I can use. So this does look like it's gonna be a little bit of an ambush mechanic going around here. This is gonna be tough. I bet we're gonna find a whole bunch of enemies that we can't take out so easily. I kind of want to go see what's going on over here on this right-hand side. Start sweeping around in kind of like a big curve. We got one hiding right around this corner here on the other side of this fence. 200 health, huh?
Can't sneak past them this time.
That's where you're wrong. We are sneaking past them currently as we speak. 200 health, huh? That is quite a bit. Let's climb on up here, see what we have here. Also 200 health. EMP grenade. Throw to generate EMP damage. AoE. How much does it do? Take a look at our inventory. I think we are about to be discovered. God, I hope we are not. EMP grenade. Area effect 3. EMP over time duration 2. It doesn't seem like it does any damage. It actually just stuns them for a little bit. I imagine that would actually probably alert them. Does it say anything about it being silent? An area effect, not so great for close to robotic friends or brothers. You have been warned. Okay. So how much damage can we do here? We need to get Diggs off. Let's go ahead and hide Elvis and Jade. Okay. That is not what I wanted at all. So we are in trouble immediately. How do we want to do this? So let's take your silence. They are immune to fire and rooting. That is not so good. I'm going to have to make sure I hit my shot, I suppose. I can do one they have 3 armor on. Oh boy, how do we even want to do this? Like, they are all unkillable by terms of ambush. I mean, I guess not all of them. I can only see 2 of them at the moment, and that's, you know, 200 and 200. I don't know how many people they're going to alert. I don't see a squad number above him. Maybe that's just because... I don't know. We're just gonna have to take a look. We are luckily outside of range of the explosive barrel. You know, Elvis, hang on a second. You have glove shock. Silently shock an enemy for 90 damage, ignoring armor, and adding EMP stun for 2 turns. I mean, if there's ever a time to use something like that, this is that moment. A silent shock, 90 damage. Does get stunned, and then Jay can go ahead and probably not do enough damage. Not even with a plasma shot. Oh, with the focus shot though, because the more damage you do over your crit amount, the more crit chance you have over 100%, the more damage you do. So with the focus shot, I should be able to kill this trooper at a 50% chance. Oh, thank God. Okay. Achievement unlocked, giant killer. So we managed to get rid of one of them, albeit only because we had rage. Okay. That was dangerous.
Follow my lead.
That could have gone wrong in so many ways. We need to go ahead and take a more careful look around the area. What do we have here? So the last person over on our left was a triangle squad member. What are those guys up there? Are they also triangles? Triangle, as a speaker, triangle. They're all triangles. Naturally, I suppose it makes sense that they're all kind of squad mates and they're all kind of robotic. That guy's a triangle. Oh boy. So we're not going to have the ability to really ambush any of these guys, huh? I mean, we can ambush them, but we won't be able to take them out so easily. I mean, Jade is not going to be able to do enough either. You see a little bit of plastic over here getting discovered. Right. Is there no way that I can take him out from a distance? He's got 3 armor on him, so even if I hit him with my regular rifle, he's only going to take, what is that? Uh-oh. He's only going to take 80 damage. And I can only silently shock him for a couple of turns, and oh, is he still coming this way? Okay, don't mind me, just hiding over here. So we can't take him out so easily. We have a lot of enemies and a lot of robots. So I guess this is where the stunning robots come into play, right? With that being said, let's review our party one last time. So you had the ability to stun, right? Disables mechanical targets for 2 turns. And then doesn't Elvis have something like that as well? No, flanking. We do have a chip that we can throw on though. So I guess this is where Bob Mahdi is going to be actually important in trying to stun those guys out. So with that being said, I guess let's go ahead and take everything off. Get rid of all that. Get rid of the chips. Just disable everything off of Jade. Go to Bob Mahdi. And now on Bob Mahdi, I'm not really sure how that that bounce thing really works. Frogger knocks enemy backwards unless immune. At 6100. Sniper is 7110. That's 7110. Those are the same snipers. Silent ice gun. We don't really have any other options. Silent ice gun. I guess we'd be better off just using the regular sniper. Yeah, may as well just throw on the regular sniper. We're probably not going to have an ambush chance to use this properly. So yeah, we're just going to have to use the regular one. Don't need throw range. We need immune to critical hits. And probably just, yeah, the energy increase. Can we modify this in any way that's going to be noticeable? Nothing available, nothing available. I can take off the weapon or the modifiers on the snipers, I suppose. This one doesn't have anything. Get rid of that one. This one doesn't have. This one has during ambush, rage per hit. I guess I'll get rid of the rage per hit. This one has the magazine size. Chance from shooting from high ground is kind of all right. I guess magazine size is good too. May as well throw in the rage per hit for him or for her. Crit chance from shooting from high ground. Weapon damage by 10. This one is weapon range. Weapon range and critical damage. You know, a lot of them are standing next to each other. I could almost double up on this, right? What if I were to... Oh, I'm thinking. When they all stand next to each other, next to the entrance of the temple, I could spawn an explosive barrel, still have one action point to spawn a witch doctor, use the witch doctor to heal Diggs, because I'm going to have Diggs up super close to use his shotgun to hit as many of them as possible. And it should also hit the explosive barrel at the same time. Okay. It's all starting to brew together. I have these ideas. We don't need the... That's going to take 4 points for that. Wow. Okay, so this is 2 and 2. We don't need crit chance to flanking shots. We are going to need disable mechanical targets for 2 turns. Is that an area of effect? Resulting shots regenerate EMP events. No, I think that is just a single shot, but that's still pretty good. That is going to be our build-up. I don't want to get rid of the energy. 165. Does she have anything? What happened to Elvis? You have that one, yeah, the 10 energy per hit. So I'm not going to use the mute assault rifle much. Chance versus humans. I may as well go ahead and throw that on Balmati because she's going to need more energy in comparison. Sniper rifle. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the energy back instead of having the rage. I don't know how this weapon works quite yet still, but a 20 range, it may as well go, it's going to have to be useful. And then I suppose one last thing before we do, we have to choose her powers. Miasma powers, mind control, pick up enemies, miasma blast, trap enemies in a blast of miasma. Can you not do the electrical storm? Hang on a second. Oh, do I have to get rid of it? Okay, looks like you only have one at the same time. Throw on the electrical power. 20 acid damage over 2 turns, remove 1 armor point is pretty good. We don't need fire. They all seem like they're probably going to be immune to fire damage. We are going to be leveling up soon afterwards. Stuns robotic enemies for 1 turn though. That seems pretty useful. And reduce the cost by 10. Gonna put me down to 70, which means that she has 1 good shot in at 100 before she has to take some back. Okay. We have this plan. We have Balmati. Yep, just make sure that we have her. I suppose let's move back around to where we were before. Climb on up before he turns around. I think this plan is gonna work. I think it's gonna work. That's the big key words here. I think it is going to work. This could all go terribly wrong. Chances are it is going to go wrong in one way or another. Hang on a second. I said I wanted to do the barrel and then also the witch doctor. Am I gonna have enough energy for that? That takes 70. This takes 70. You only have 110. Okay. So I suppose we can still wait on the witch doctor. We don't need the witch doctor immediately, but 70 is gonna put us down at 40. The witch doctor is gonna cost a bit. In casting range, I mean, I suppose let's throw that. Oh no, that costs extra. Modifies, reduce the cost, reduce the cost. That's already reduced as much as possible. So we're not gonna be able to do the witch doctor immediately, which is a little unfortunate. But I suppose maybe being able to stun them all at the same time is gonna be more important than anything. So let's go ahead and split up.
Taking a little look-see.
Make sure everyone hides properly. Hides properly. There we go. So because from this distance, how far can I put this explosive barrel? Can't create barrels here. Okay. Let's see how close do they get. They're all a little bit separated from one another. Go ahead and unhide. We got some explosive barrels here off to my right. The warden, the speaker, and a trooper. It doesn't seem as though... Well, they really don't like... Oh, that's right. Jade is the sister of the first Family Guy. Can I hide behind this? Does this count? It does. So they purposely spread all these guys out because I think they had my plan in mind. If I put an explosive barrel in the middle of all 3 of them, I don't think I'm going to have the range to do that because it goes out in 3 directions from its original point and then combines from 2 directions in each. So let's see here. That's 1, 1, 2, 3. You know that it could. I think that very well could. I think that could. So hang on. How do I want to do this? This might be a little bit of a... No. I'm not... I was going to say maybe it'd be a little bit of a save scum because I wanted to create it just to see the explosive range of it to make sure it is actually going to land. But I think that's the best I can do. Like, how do I want to do this? Okay, I can put the explosive barrel there. And then Diggs can go ahead and... No, Bomb Madi can probably stun all of them with her electro ability. And then Diggs can come on up and then shoot with his shotgun with a range effect with his cone. And then probably hit the barrel and a couple of those units at the same time. Okay. So he is hiding there. Diggs is actually the one that needs to be a little bit close. Let's hide you behind this cactus, I suppose, that they can't see around. Bob Madi, what is your range on the electro ability? Let's see here. How far can you go with that? 7, just outside of range. So I would need to probably get, I need to get just a little bit closer. I would have to be like right there. It would kind of put her in danger. No available targets. Do they have to be like in line of sight? I bet they do. I don't really want to stand next to those explosive barrels because that just seems, well, like a bad idea. Like, how am I close enough to be bouncer weapons? Bouncer type weapons can bounce off environmental objects to bypass covers. Oh, okay. These weapons also gain a higher critical chance shot percentage based on the amount of bounces the projectile makes. This comes at a cost of accuracy. Okay. Huh. Notice, so I can bounce this off of targets to hit somebody. I have to like line up the object. Can I hit several people? A 90% chance to hit, but it does give you more crit. Oh, look at that. So it bounces several times. It gets a 75% crit chance, but has a 70% chance of only hitting. That's, gotta say, that's actually kind of interesting. A little bit of a weird mechanic, but something that you can kind of use to your advantage, I suppose, to an extent. Okay, but if I were to use that, that would affect all 3 of them. It will stun them. I probably don't want these guys standing right next to each other. Diggs, what is your... How does your wide boy work? Let's go ahead and swap weapons. How does your wide boy work? That is a good amount of range. Wow. That's a good amount of range. So I could put him like right here next to this cover once it starts and get a shot off and probably hit the warden and the speaker and the explosive barrel all at the same time. All right. Are any of them immune? What are they all immune to? Fire, rooting, EMP stun. Come on now. Come on now. Change weapons. Let's just go to ELVIS. Come on, ELVIS. I'm trying to look at all these enemies. Fire, rooting, knockback. They can do a shield wall, charge, and armor eater shots. Okay. And then this other guy is probably about the same. Immune to fire, rooting, and knockback. So I can't tackle them. But I do have... Okay, I have the Witch Doctor. I could throw one of these guys. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This is really what I like about it. You have to actually plan this all out. So that is the Witch Doctor. That costs 70. But we do have a Miasma Storm. So if we did this correctly, 110. So we use 70. We're going to have 40 left. I create the barrel. We could explode the barrel with Diggs. Electrocute them with Bob Madi. And then I could throw one of them into the explosive barrel. I mean, if there was ever a superior opportunity for something like this to work out, I think this is it. I mean, this is the situation in which this is all going to work out perfectly. So, but I want to make sure. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. What is the explosive range on this? Let's swap weapons. What is the explosive range on this barrel? You are being affected by that. Okay, Bomani, let's get you to the other side of, let's get you to the other side of that. Let's say right there. You should be close enough still for your electro ability, right? Yeah, you can still hit them. Okay, well, this is it. This is it. I want to hit these guys as much as possible. We're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna have to do it and see what happens. Come on, come on. I hope Barrel, please have enough explosive range. Please have enough explosive range. So Diggs, now it's time for Diggs to move on up. Let me actually take a look at the explosive range real quick. Take a look at Elvis's weapon to do it. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. It's going to hit the warden, the speaker, and the trooper all at the same time. They are immune to fire damage, but they're not immune to explosive damage. So Diggs, you need to move up just outside of his range and take cover at this point. Still going to have an action point left. Now swap over to your shotgun. Oh, that is beautiful as well. That's going to hit all 3 targets. You could not ask for a better situation. Nice. Hit all 3 of them and the barrel at the same time. Now, Bob Marty can go ahead and use her ability. You know what? Now that I remember, I should have maybe thrown on an acid ability with her. Or doesn't it already do something like that? Generate electrical field. What does she have on for her chips? I don't remember what her chips were at this point. But let's go ahead and electrocute all 3 of them.
Lightning strike!
Nice. Does about 30 damage to all of them. And now we need Elvis to go ahead and use his Miasma Storm to throw one of these guys. Oh, he's too heavy? Okay, that's a little unfortunate because I wanted to throw that warden at most. Let's see here. Can we throw... I guess we'll throw the speaker. Oh, okay. So that... I can't throw him far enough. That is a little unfortunate. That's a little unfortunate. I guess I'll throw him into the boxes. Maybe that'll activate the explosive.
Breathe. Move the miasma.
All right, not quite. 180, so he still has quite a bit of health left. Swap over to the sniper rifle. I can hit the explosive. It won't be quite enough to actually kill him. So what if we use one of our... A frag grenade is actually doing a very little damage. I think it's because he has 4 armor pieces on. So we could use a super frag grenade. A super frag grenade that'll explode up the explosive at the same time. Or we could use a acid grenade. Acid grenade seems pretty helpful, but I think acid damage 30. But an super frag grenade does 75. But he has 4 pieces of health, so I think it's going to take away 30. And then maybe it'll be enough for the explosive barrel. I don't know. We're just going to have to give it a try and see what happens. We have these frag grenades. May as well use them, because over here, they're too far apart to use them. Let's just toss it. We need to get rid of this speaker.
Bars of the past, guide my throne.
Ooh, okay, not quite. He still has 45 health left. Oh god. Oh god.
That was low. Not feeling too good.
Well, that's not good. 70 damage for that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How to... Uh-oh. And then now here comes the other trooper from far away. And another trooper. Diggs did get stunned too because of that electro ability. I had no idea that they could chain lightning us. Energy barrier, electro chainer. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. Okay, so I need to take out that speaker if possible, if at all possible. But only a 50% chance? How does he only have a 50% chance from... Bomb? Is that because of the bouncing ability? What if I go ahead and swap weapons? Take a shot. Only 50. How is that working? Energy? Is it because of an energy barrier of sorts? Is he behind cover? I don't think so. Well, let's go ahead and move Bob Marty back a little bit. And then I suppose I'll take an armor eater shot at this guy just to make sure that he actually does get taken out. Because otherwise with this, we're going to have to get a crit and we have a 0% chance for a crit. But we only have a 50% chance of hitting this guy. So please, for the love of all that is holy, EMP shot be kind of nice. But no, take him out. Please, hit him. Yes.
Enough of you.
Work that magic.
Okay, Elvis, you are at 70 health. Diggs can't move, huh? Diggs is fully stunned. We do have a electro shock ability. I could go up and shock the warden, or I can go up and shock the trooper. Elvis is kind of quite in the open, so I think Elvis might accidentally get taken out, but Diggs is also there. I can heal from a distance. I think it'd be more beneficial to take out the trooper than anything. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and take out the trooper. I mean, if I shoot him from over here, apparently I can't hit that target. Even if I were to move over here, I would have to get a full-on crit to actually take him out. Let's go ahead and use our Electro Gov. Well, that is a 5-turn cooldown, huh? Okay, is there anywhere where I can get a better... This is all not going to plan. So, you know, don't be too surprised. 100% chance of hitting them from this angle. I guess I just can't hit him from this angle because that box is in the way. I guess I'll take half cover behind here and then take an Armor Eater shot at the trooper. And that should be enough. Either an Armor Eater or an Acid. Acid would be enough. And what if I just do an Armor Eater shot? An Armor Eater shot has a 4-turn cooldown, but not enough to kill him. And Corrosive shot does. So I'll take out the trooper. I suppose just really hope that I don't get taken out. They're gonna have to sprint to get in range. Probably can't take a hit. Okay, he does manage to hit Diggs. The Warden is unstunned. Oh god. Okay, and taken down immediately. Alright, so we are in danger. We are in danger. I can EMP shot the Warden, but at a 20% chance, I've seen enough of how those matches go that I do not land those 20s. I don't want a super med because that's going to be a little bit of a waste. I'm going to just, I guess, just regular Metapod ELVIS. I'm glad I kept him. I'm glad he got knocked back close enough. I can't really hit them from this range. A 20% chance is just not good enough to really warrant trying to use any of them. I kind of want to just retreat Bahmati back. Are there any more explosive barrels around here that I can exploit? There are a couple back there. I'm going to go ahead and exploit a little bit of this cover. High cover from this side. And then ELVIS, you need to, I guess, run away. If we get next to Bahmati, then we can go ahead and use a super Metapod later on, which I think is exactly what we want to do. I really hope that they can't... I think we're going to be out of range. The only one that should be able to hit us is the Warden. He does have an Armor Eater shot, so he does have a ranged weapon to hit us. So I'm going to go ahead and run away. Unfortunately, I won't have any cover, but it will give us an opportunity to use a super Metapod later on. I really wish I could get Diggs, but... he's a little bit SOL over there. Yep, here come the troopers. They still can't get us. They're out of range. Here comes the Warden. Okay, he does throw up a shield of sorts. Bahmati, you need to go ahead and use... yeah, you are going to use the... you're going to use the super Metapod on both of us. We still have one extra after all this.
Yes, you do love me, huh?
What? We do have a bouncer, right? We have a bouncer. So I can maybe use this to my advantage. If I were to bounce this behind his cover... yeah, I can bounce it behind his cover and get an 80% chance and a 40% chance of actually hitting him. Can I bounce this one more time somehow? Anywhere? Now the bouncer just has you sitting here looking for ways to bounce this off targets. All the way, that's a little bit too far. I can even hit, wow, this does have a long range. I can even hit those troopers all the way over there. Well, I say let's focus on the Warden. Come on, crit chance. I can actually use this as an EMP shot, disables a mechanical target for 2 turns. If you do not hit this 80%, I'm going to be livid.
Run in fear, devils.
Beautiful, and does get the critical. He is stunned for 2 turns. Nice, nice. That's exactly what I needed. That means he is already 100% chance of being hit. I may as well take some tall cover back here. Bahmati has tall cover from behind that situation. I can take tall cover behind this tree-looking area. Nice, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my Armor Eater shots to do as much away from his armor that I can. Nice. And he is still stunned for 2 more turns. Or at least 1 more turn next turn. No, it should be 2 turns. Okay, they're trying to get in a position. They can't quite get a position. Overwatch ability, that's fine. Balmati doesn't even need to go anywhere. Like I said, she has the bouncing ability. She has the bouncing Betty. The bouncing Balmati. You know, why even use that when we still have super frag grenades, but you know, we also have an acid grenade. An acid grenade will get rid of some of their armor and make sure that they can't take cover behind that point. I think I'm gonna do that simply to remove some of their health and armor pieces.
Time to escalate.
Nice. And then I can go ahead and use the sniper. Since he doesn't have his cover up, I can use the sniper to hit the warden. Oh, this is all coming together. Very poorly, but it's all coming together. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this has all turned a little scary. We almost got taken out. Yeah, just take out the warden. Nice.
Dust to dust.
He did drop something for us too. Amazing. I don't think we really have a shot at anyone from back over here. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and use that to just heal up, or not heal, to reload. Yeah, I can't get close enough for that. Yeah, I'm gonna use this ability to... Do I need to reload? I could do an Overwatch ability. You know, I've never used the Overwatch. That can get both sides. As much as I would like to reload, let's use Overwatch. The first time I get to use it effectively. Come on. Oh, that's cheap. So you can try to hit Balmati. But he missed. He does take extra acid damage. Alright, so then how do we want to do this? They need to come through our Overwatch, right? So I may as well just back up and use that bouncing ability. You know, I do have cover here, though. That's the kind of hard part. I do have cover. I don't have full cover from that trooper, so I may as well go ahead and just take a little bit more cover behind here, but I need to reload. Also, I'm going to use this turn just to reload both my weapons. Although I could take a shot. I could take a shot. 50 of 50 of 50. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and reload my other weapon as well. I'm feeling a little bit more confident now that we're not completely pinned down. He still has Overwatch. Yeah, he still has Overwatch. I suppose I'll just keep on doing it. That stays up, right? Take on my selected area. I'm just gonna keep on doing it, I suppose. Make sure if he moves, he's just gonna get hit. He's staying inside the acid as well. Nice. Still in the acid. He lost another armor. Okay, does manage to hit Balmati. That is a lot of damage though. 90 for that hit? Dang. Okay, but Balmati, you have the bouncing Betty. You can bounce this around as much as you'd like. Oh god, look at that bounce. A 90% chance of hitting him all the way from back there. Not really sure what it's bouncing off of. Oh, a 65% chance though, and a 70% chance to hit. I don't need to do an armor eater. He's already low enough. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nice. Double nice. Oh, there we go. That is beautiful. Okay. Well, how do I want this? I want a 100% chance of hitting that trooper. Let's just rush up there and take our shot. Crap. Okay, is that in his Overwatch? I don't know. I thought maybe, I forgot that it was maybe in his Overwatch ability, but take a shot at him. Get a little bit of energy back for that.
You're learning, ELVIS.
Yeah, it does take a lot of damage for that. We need to reload. I guess I could be using the Mute Assault, but I kind of really want to keep on using this one that gives me back more energy. Not a lot of good cover, but I suppose I can take cover from back here. Make sure that Balmati's the one that takes the hit. And then next turn, I can go ahead and move her up. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what this is. What's a good chance of hitting this guy? I could reload. I could reload and just take another shot at him. I do have an armor eater. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my armor ability and go ahead and bounce this weapon around. I can't believe I haven't used this before. I've been missing out. I've been missing out on this. Only a 50% chance. Not a good opportunity. Oh, hang on a second. There it is. There it is. Can I bounce that around any more on this side? No. I'm not gonna try too hard for it, but an armor eater shot. Very good. Probably gonna take a shot at Bob Motti and take her down though, right? Really? In Overwatch at this point? Well, I mean, if you're just gonna give me the opportunity, I'm just gonna reload and take the same shot again. And got a critical. I think it was only a 25% chance and I still got it. Very nice. Very nice. ELVIS. I mean, you're just gonna have to take a 50%, I suppose. No other real way around it. And, you know, if you do land your shot, I want you to get back a little bit more of your abilities. I can't rush up there, can I? No, a little bit too far away. You know, I could move closer and do that next turn. Although, if I do land my shot, he'll be taken out. Come on, land it. Land it. Aw, you bastard.
This ain't my time.
Yeah.
No way.
That's expected.
No how.
I still need... And there's not a 100% chance around here, is there? No, not quite. Well, I guess I may as well just try it. Come on, don't fail me again, ELVIS. Don't fail me again. There we go.
Collectors. We just took down freaking collectors. Holy shit.
At what cost? My home, the editor archive, destroyed.
What was in the archive?
The sum total of editor wisdom. Our one chance to restart the order. Gone. Gone. But there's hope. The legacy of all those who came before us now lies in you, Alpha Editor.
Don't you start with that shit. I'm not the Alpha.
It's okay. I believe in you.
And I'm supposed to trust you, mystery girl?
You can trust me. I'll tell you my secret. The first family did experiments on me. Forced me to take this serum. This serum stops me from... I don't age. I don't get old.
Okay. How old are you?
Old.
I knew it.
In that place, I saw that all of the family's evil shit was making the miasma lash out. I swore I'd stop them. And now, after all these years, I find the ultimate weapon. You.
The Alpha Editor has proven his power, I have no doubt. He will lead us in the war against the First Family.
Slow down. A collector's one thing, but the rulers of America... This is not who I am.
Maybe it's not about who we are, but what we do. So what we gotta do?
You're not alone, ELVIS. We're a team. So, are we in this together?
ELVIS is in. Just ELVIS. What's the plan?
I'll tell you on the way. Let's move.
Oh boy. Okay, that was one heck of a fight. I'm surprised. I was really worried there as soon as I saw Diggs go down like that, and then even ELVIS went down too. That was very close. I'm very surprised that we even managed to get through all that. Hey, they're worried about all the archives. I mean, I know this is probably, they're not going to say it in, you know, the lore of the game, but we still have this whole archive of information of all this stuff that we've been collecting. That is a lot. I'm surprised that I'm still very, I can't believe we survived that. Think of all this stuff. What did they drop over here? Anything good? What is that electrical on the ground? Is that going to hurt me? Okay, good. A super metapod. Yeah, that's a good time to use it. But we did also just level up, so we got all of our health back.
North of here in the DRC. It's the source of the First Family's power. Something inside that factory is angering the miasma.
That's true. It's called the First Factory. There's just one problem.
What's that?
It can't be destroyed. Chromium shielding, phase locks, no one gets in or out.
So, how can we destroy a factory that can't be destroyed?
With an army. And the leader of that army is a man named Maxis.
You want us to get an army? I mean, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a whole lot of people besides Sedentary. Sedentary has a number of people, sure, but we are the only, well, I guess we have me, we have Bamadi, and we have Jade as the few who are able to use miasma power. So we are kind of the new editors of the region. Kind of just looking around here for stuff to collect as I talk on our final thoughts. So I don't really like how they keep separating me though. Like, Bamadi, you are our mother. You were the one who raised us. I know you're not technically our mama anymore, but she seems to just be talking like,
Taking a little look-see.
I believe in him. He will do this. He can do this. You are the alpha editor. I believe in the alpha editor. It's like, can you at least not address me a little bit as like actually being your son? You know, I mean, again, I know I'm not actually your son, but it just seems I'm already being kind of far removed from this group. It seems like ELVIS is just being led along a little bit. But I mean, this is just what we have to do. It is kind of like what Diggs said. And it's like, you know, what we have to do is what we do, and just how we gonna do it. That is just kind of the basis of it. We need to stop the first family. The first family is after Jade because she is some experiment that, you know, has gone, I guess, right in their sense. She doesn't age anymore. Although I'm a little peeved by the fact still being a mystery girl. You told us your secret, but you won't tell us how old you are. What are you, like 200, 300 years old? So that definitely means that the first family has been old for a long time, and they will never stop ruling because they're going to try to make themselves immortal to keep ruling forever. If they already have not already been doing that. All right, that is a lot to take in. Well, DigiDs, thank you for watching the episode. Hey, if you've been liking these episodes, especially at this point, we are on episode 13, 14. You know, feel free to like the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on everything that's going on. Give me your thoughts on what you've been thinking about this whole story. There is always so many questions and a lot to take in. And even now we have a whole bunch of abilities and different weapons to look at. I'm sure I'm going to probably review a lot of this in my off time, and then I'll probably let you guys know in the next episode of which ones and different skills that I chose. But hey, thank you for watching the video. I'm still not sure how to do these outros, but I can guarantee I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you, and bye-bye.